Welcome to my ASMR vlog of the Pennine Way. For those of you who don't know, the Pennine Way is a 268-mile national trail starting at Edale in the Peak District and ending at Kirk Yetholm on the Scottish border. Yeah, enjoy. My friend Matt, who you'll have seen in the start of the video, he had a couple too many pints at the Nag's Head. Oh. And he couldn't make it. He fell into a river. On this first day, we walked from Sheffield, from my house, which was about 22 miles. It's actually one of the longest days, and it was dark by the time we actually got to Edale, which is where Matt left. And I was just walking up Jacob's Ladder, and it started getting dark, so I just started losing my mind a bit, to be honest. It's nice though.
These motherfuckers think they're gangster walking to and fro. I've been walking so long they don't even know. My dick's so cold it will never grow. And I don't have a map. I'm just.
Oh, good morning, princess. Rise and shine. There were some quite menacing drops around Kinder Scout, so I probably left some skidders on this one here. My feet were in quite bad condition, so from all the walking on the first day, they were pretty rough, and I had to walk all the way to Bleak Low and then off towards Black Hill, so quite a way yet.
Okay, there we go, Bleak Low Head there. And we're heading westbound. Northwestbound towards a reservoir.
Look at me trying to be all like cinematography and whatever. I found a great stick down by the reservoir where I took the last video, which was with me the whole way. And yeah, now I was just heading towards that valley that leads up to Black Hill, and I think in this clip I'm yapping about how I was having a bit of a crisis because I didn't know what to like do when I walked past someone. I'm like, do I have to say hi every time I walk past someone? It's just awkward. Or do I say you're right? I kept saying you're right, but then that implies more. That implies that they should say if they're alright. It's like, does it look like I'm checking on them? Like, do they look in danger? But saying hello just felt too formal, so I just really wasn't sure what to do. I really don't know how I went on about it for so long. I'm really just trying to fill the time here. Yeah, clearly I've got a lot to say. I was feeling passionate.
Life upon the road is a life of man. It doesn't use. That is what I was waiting for. It doesn't use, I found sick. Practically showing. Anyway, not that. See that Pennine Way sign? It's got upside down pink. That is how you know where you're going. I mean, you kind of work it out, but like, if you're worried about navigation, then it's pretty straightforward. Like, obviously, I would recommend getting that. Because, like, take, for example, What's it called? Blackamoor? No, not Bleak Clay. See where I found this. What's it? I'm gonna do it over the headphones. You won't be able to see this. Oh, mate. Style with style. Oh yeah. I love style. Should have got me in the style council, really. Lights go out and the walls come tumbling down.
Look at these fucking neeks down here, mate. Look at these. Look at these tryouts, fucking.
New song from Hookjaw Joe. Goes a little something like this. Down in the valley, by the stream, you'll find me lying, lost in a dream. You'll find me undone at every seam, right where I'm lying, down by the stream. Repeat that 6 times.
Right, guys. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of my gear because I couldn't do it last night because it was dark when I got to Kinder Scout. I was probably only got into bed at it was after 11, so it was a long day. But before that, I feel like I should address the buzz cut. If you've seen it at all yet, I don't know if I've revealed it. I'm sorry. I know it's bad. This is why I'm wearing a hat. No, I'm not gonna show it now. You'll see. Should have grown out by the time I'm back, but I thought it'd be funny, to be honest. No, I thought well, I'm not gonna see anyone for ages, so it doesn't matter if it looks shit, and it does look shit. So growing that shit back out. I'm growing it back out, and I made a terrible error. I will be back. Wait, watch this. Right, guys, so as I said, I'm just going to quickly go through my gear. Firstly, and most importantly, is this stick I found earlier. Very nice stick, very sturdy. You can whack it and all like that. Beautiful stick, nice and springy. And then this is my backpack. I think it looks a bit too edgy, so I'm not the biggest fan, but it was fairly affordable. Right, and then moving on, we have sunglasses, Swiss Army knife, we have the shit kit here, waterproofs. I'm also wearing my waterproof coat. I don't have waterproof trousers because I'm a bit of a madman. Clothes, I brought a knee brace because my knee's been really bad recently. Towel, what's that, midge net, toiletries. Yeah, I know, I like to look after myself. Let me just, they should be there. Gloves. Yeah, I got a book, wallet, keys, whatever. This is not what it looks like. I use this to hold candles that are supposed to repel midges and shit. Mosquitoes and all that, because I don't want any of those, especially in Scotland. Cooking kit. I think this is a bit genius. Look, on this is fast fret. And I just took the strip off there. And I got a little kettle, a smoke inside. Beautiful. Right, water kit, filter. I have this on the outside of my bike so I can just drink it. And then I got 2 1-litre bottles, so I'm carrying 2.5 litres of water. Food, just the most bland food ever. I'm actually on a diet. My Weight Watchers kit. And then sleeping stuff. Got that one, and then I'll show you the name of it. Synthetic sleeping bag. This is lovely. I just had the terrible Euro high one. And this tent, this is a beauty. This OEX Ultralight Bandicoot 2, and it weighs not a lot at all. It takes up very little space and has a lot of space, like a TARDIS in it. Just give you a quick little And again, you got the outside porch area. I know the bottom's a bit saggy at the moment. Whatever. It's got ventilation. Nice like wind deflecting design. Look at this spot. Beautiful. Anyway, believe it or not, I forgot a few things. Oh shit, I'm gonna sneeze. It's gone. Alright. Rubble sack, waterproofing. Also, shout out to Hayes Outdoors for this idea. My guy. You put it around the end of your sleeping bag to stop the condensation. Getting your feet wet. Okay, maps. This is an important one. Right. So, as I might have said earlier, I just printed off screenshots. I've got about 70 screenshots in there. 75 to be exact. That's also including the West Highland Way, which I'm doing straight after this. Happy days. But this is really good. This is from what do you call it? Plot a route. You can just find on Google, free. And I just took screenshots of it all. It shows you like latitude, you can put symbols like where you camp in. Which I'm not really going by that. Because should have been camping there. However, I'm like back here. But whatever, who cares? I think this is probably better. I'm actually a day ahead, so I would have lapped myself. Just so you guys don't think I'm weak. Very important first aid kit, though I've never had to use it. Apparently it's important. And electronics bag. The Ziploc bags are honestly my favourite thing in the world. They're so good. I love them. Right, there you go. That's everything I missed. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. I was having a little read and just writing some poetry as well, some romantic poetry about the countryside.
Each day more miserable than the last. Here's another one. I stepped in this exact stream earlier, and now my shoes are wet. I slept so deeply last night that I couldn't remember anything about myself. I felt like, what is it, Sleeping Beauty? I've been asleep for 100 years or something. There's this beautiful sight over here, civilization, which I've not seen for a while. You can see some building, tower over there. I'm not quite sure where this will be. It must be quite near Huddersfield. So even if it's Huddersfield I'm coming to, you know what, I don't care. I'll be happy to see Huddersfield.
At this point, I was in a race with some old people. I couldn't let them overtake me again. And this was the first day where I really felt like I was away from anywhere that felt familiar, which was quite nice. There we have it.
It's been sent on a little side quest. This guy over there. Right. Lost his Sony remote, and I've just found side quest complete, yeah. Little spin. Let me just start fucking with this guy. What have we got? You just press the hard button. Or minus that. You go zoom, focus, all that jazz. Fucking way like you come across a pub there. The White House. The fucking White House. Mr. President is rocking up. I'll have 10 pints, please. 10 pints.
No worries.
Please don't pound up the ice cream.
Yeah, of course.
That was the best Guinness I'd ever tasted. I was really thirsty, really hungry, and I had some garlic mushrooms as well, which absolutely hit the spot. They were magic mushrooms, and I even dipped my chips in the garlic oil at the end. It was so good. But it was quite cold tonight, and I had a little way to go before the sun went down, and the sun did go down, and I even backtracked 5 minutes or more, 5 to 10 minutes, to get a photo of the sunset on this road. But yeah, I was walking for a while, and I had to go past 2 reservoirs. I think it was about an hour. But yeah, I think this was probably the coldest it got, but I think at this point I was just going on about how all country pubs are the same, and they always have 16-year-old waiters and waitresses, some lad on the bar, and some quiet shy girls waitressing, and then creepy weird horny chefs in the kitchen. They're all the same for some reason, but the food's always quite nice, and in some old building as well. But yeah, I'd say the White House pub was very nice. It was a saving grace, and the sunset this evening was incredible, quite frankly, and the walk was brilliant. Hey guys, just at camp right now in the morning, and this is the first truly beautiful day we've had. It's been on and off patches. It was freezing last night. It was so cold. But do you know what got me through? There was this guy at the pub called Cloudy. Shout out to Cloudy. He said he really inspired me. He told me that he thought what I was doing was really cool, and that I'm gonna get some valuable life experience from it. He seemed more excited than I was, even. Bloody top guy, though. I appreciate it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to push on. So I was walking, it was kind of dark. I was walking past these reservoirs, and for some reason it was so creepy. I was finding it really creepy because it was so silent, and it's just this flat open moorland, but beautiful. You see pictures of view of Manchester. I'll put pictures on if I got any good ones. That is. Yeah, and then I walked past this one that really, I guess it's because it was getting dark. It's called Warland Reservoir as well. I'm gonna have to look up the history of that, see if it's haunted. But fell asleep at night. I was struggling putting my tent up, and it was cold because I couldn't see out, and it was really bumpy ground. I was thinking, oh no way, I'm gonna die tonight. The ghosts are gonna get me, but that's fine. But as I was falling asleep, it was just silent, absolute silence. I wake up today and it's beautiful, so what a winner. What else is new? I want to show you I want to show you something, and I want you to tell me if you think it's cool. I'm going to get the ninja kit on while I do this. Are you ready? Tell me if this is cool or not. Just here. This is a good spot. Okay. Wait, I got another one for you. This one. This one's a bit less cool. I need to get my speed up, really. helicopter. I'm mastering the stick. I'm gonna master the stick by the end of this. Hiya!
We're now approaching this big erect tower on the hill. And look at this view, isn't it? Marvellous. Okay, Lovebird Nest, because they've gone now. There's this couple up there. Couldn't get them out of shots, trying to get that. Wait till they went, but they weren't shifting. Anyway. More. Back off. Oh, my tower. I'm the king of the castle now. Direction. Let's have a look over this side. Slowly going. Thank you, my friend. Give it some grass. My friend, come to me, my friend. Struggle with me getting up. Oh, there's like holly leaves on the ground as well. Yeah, I was kind of counting on there being a library. Apparently there is, so that's good. So I can just print it off again when I get there, and I've found the signs for it. There was this group back there, and some guy was telling me about how to find it, and then he goes, "You heard of warm showers?" And I went, "Trying to tell me I smell, mate? What are you trying to say, pal?" Apparently it's an app. They're helping you. You can find accommodation on there for people offering their homes, but I'm not in that dire of a situation. I'm perfectly fine, but still, that's good to know. I might end up using that at some point. Apparently, that farmhouse may have inspired the novel Wuthering Heights, which I've never read. It takes me about a year to read the book.
So I missed a bit, but I went through Hebden Bridge the day before, stocked up. The library was shut, so I just went without a map, but I found my way onto some farmer's land who told me not to stay in the trees because he might think I was an animal and shoot me. They had this little magpie trap in a cage. I felt a bit bad for it. But yeah, I was on this moor, and apparently they were going to build wind farms, but it's a big like peat carbon deposit, so there were signs saying they wanted to petition for it to not happen. Make of that what you will.
Can't see what I'm seeing. It's crazy. Anyway, this lovely lady at a house that I passed filled my water bottles up with some spring water, and a puppy was in my face in a good way, like a very good way. It should be clean now. Don't need a shower anymore. And I've just found the route again. Come on. Just talking about.
I had to take a detour to avoid this gang of cow youths vandalising the car. Kids these days. And yeah, it became a lot less countryside-y. It was still very countryside, but more like residential, so it's hard to find a camping spot, but I found this, albeit private, more, but it was very hidden. And the next day I was going to meet my grandparents for lunch and Hamish. This fucking nerd here is just taking a photo of his shoes.
She knows.
Right, so me and Hamish are now we're at a place called Butterhaw Hill. We're not lost.
We were lost, and I think it was his fault, because I hadn't been that lost before. No, the signs just ran out or whatever. I found West Street though in Gargrave. We were a bit pissed as well, to be honest. We'd had a few pints, so that didn't help our navigation, but we found the way eventually. And look at him showing off his shoes again. He loves showing off them shoes. And he was still whinging about, like, oh, it's so difficult. Oh, I don't want to do Penny again. Let's just go straight to Horton in Ribblesdale. No. Go on, Hamish. Give this a good little spin. Hamish is going for the world record for most skims.
He comes broken.
Still works.
Wait, get.
That's fucking brilliant, mate. Me and Hamish are just at Malham Cove right now. Oh, he knows that. He knows how to do it. He's practiced that in the mirror.
Wait,
Right,
Rowan.
do me now.
Do you? Okay. Bit like a kangaroo, mate. Wow, 3 for 1. Wow.
There you go, triple whammy.
Insane.
Triple whammy there. Legs out for
Leroy.
sound of Mordor. I was just saying it looks like Lord of the Rings. No, we're in the Shire, Hamish. Shut up.
So all these softies these days saying, oh, you need to rest. No, you just power through until the pain cuts off. It's like when you get stitched when you're running. It's just like that. Who would you trust? Who would you trust? Who would you trust? Bing.com or me? Who do you trust more? Well, that's why you haven't got anywhere in life, pal. Because you need to trust my wisdom. Oh fuck. Penny again.
We were both pleasantly and unpleasantly surprised to find Penny became a little bit of a scramble, because on the one hand it was fun, but we were both pretty done in, and although we did power up it, we probably did it in world record time, to be honest. But I was in the wars. Like my ankles had started swelling up, and I got stung by nettles, and my left calf became incredibly sunburnt. But yeah, we were heading for Horton in Ribblesdale after this, so we had pub on the mind, as was my motivation for like the whole thing.
There it is. Basically, it's up. Olé, olé, olé. Come on, give us a big slap on the booty, Hamish. That's what I'm talking about. Pat on the head. Watch I do it the other way around. What does that say about us? Huh? There we go, penny game done. This is the view. Spectacular.
Morning, guys. Today I woke up. I came to my senses and I realised Hamish isn't coming back. So it's hard. It's been hard, but I didn't cry this morning. So I think I'm getting used to him not being here anymore. That's about it.
Oh no. Monkey Man's about to have a little face off with these sheep over there. Look at this. They're all going to skedaddle to me. Or are they going to try and fight me off?
The spa was shut, so I went to the Wensleydale Creamery for food. It was very expensive. I was not happy.
This Wensleydale ice cream, right? I don't know if it is that. Yeah, it will be. It's cream in it. Of course it will. No way, it's Cafe Kumba. A lot of bikers as well.
Passed through a series of quaint villages, which were very nice, a lot more appropriate for my poor ankle, which I'd attempted to rest. I tried to have a rest day and it didn't do anything, so I decided to just keep walking, and the more I walked on it, the better it got in a way. It was probably not helping it in the long run, but you know, whatever works, I survived.
Listen up, yo. Mr. White is my husband, yo. My name is Skylar White, yo. Imagine putting Stefan in that shit to wipe my sick off now. Mate, you'd be gone. You'd be a goner. Anyway, I didn't step in it, so I'm alright. Woohoo!
I was really trying to cover as much ground as I could today because I was 2 days off my rest point, which was at my mum's. I was visiting her along the way, but that meant I'd skipped the Tan Hill Inn, which is the highest pub in the UK. There was a lot of bikers there. It was just too early in the day for me to go for a drink, so I just kept going. It's right before the bog. But anyway, what's happening here? It looks like a fire's broken out. I was ranting about some guy in the pub in Gargrave saying, because you know I barely have complained about my ankle at all, like barely mentioned it, and he was like, "Oh, you're from Sheffield, lad. You shouldn't be. Oh, you should be tough." I was like, "Come on, then, big man. You fucking walk it with me, dickhead. Come on, walk with me. Walk with me." See how he fares doing that.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
There were a few points along the way where people set up supplies on their farm, which helped, especially since I just got stupidly lost and nearly stuck in a ravine before this. Just leave a bit of cash and then take some stuff. And now at this point I was looking for a camping spot. Right guys, so I've just realised that I have reached, was it Middleton in Teesdale or something, whatever it's called there, right? Basically, I've been walking since 8 AM today and I didn't realise it, but I'd done 22 miles. I will have done 22 miles, maybe more, because I'm going to try and get to the next campsite to make tomorrow a bit shorter. But I've been waiting since Gargrave for a fucking village or town with a shop, and now I've finally got one, and I actually don't need it because I'm stopping off at my mum's for a few days starting tomorrow. So yeah, I've just absolutely knackered myself to get here, and I'm gonna have to do the same again tomorrow. Hopefully not quite as bad. But I'm waiting for that pub. I'm gonna go to the pub tomorrow. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm just heading to a campsite nearby. Thank you, though. Oh, that's sweet. Kuba. Spot.
Hey guys, check out this spot I found. But there's a river. I don't know if you can even see that. Maybe.
What are you doing?
I've decided to stop for an early lunch because look at that. Whoa! I'll get my head out of shot. Look at that. Oh, you gotta stop for a flapjack here.
Heavy anyway, never mind the bag. So here we go, I'm going to walk across it, just give you a little show of it. Beautiful. Dude, that is mad.
This day was absolutely brutal. So Dufton was 8 miles off, and that was the end point. That was where we had a table booked at 6:45, so I was on a time limit.
Is who built that fucking wall over there? There must have been some kind of beast, mate. Some kind of legend.
Brother, I have eaten 2 flapjack today. I am so hungry.
Oh my god!
Look who it is. Jody.
Oh.
You dog. This one's for you, Howard. See what? Is this even? I can't even see the screen. It's so bright. Right. Oh. There you go.
I've got Mother on the trail today. This is my YouTube video. I can blur your face out. Yeah, so not in the whole time. But how you feeling about this walk today, Mum? Think you're gonna be able to keep up with the big man here? Very confident, potentially bordering on cocky words from Mother there. Right. Got a little scramble on our hands here, which I'm actually doing by choice. Maybe I'm full. Mayhaps. Go for a simple track, 'cause I reckon this way's easier. Live leak will not be seeing my face today.
So here I am up here. Well, a long time no see there. I was on Crossfell at this moment, right at the top, but unfortunately I just didn't feel right because I missed a visit from Ed Sheeran in Sheffield. I'll put a little video of here to go over this boring video of me walking on some rocks and grass. But you know, I was feeling good at this point. I was feeling strong, getting back into it, and to be honest, I didn't really have that much further to go, so I was feeling pretty good. Also, good to know Cumbria is still in the dark ages. Found this poster while I was visiting Penrith.
Get that slapped, smack that on the ass. Yeah, man. Good. the basket.
So after doing Crossfell, I went through Garrigill, where there was no pub, which is very disappointing. I was going to go to the one that my mum said she used to go to, but it doesn't exist anymore. Pushed on, got lost near a creepy farmhouse and thought it was going to go all Texas Chainsaw Massacre on me. I actually wondered if there was like a dead body in there because it looked derelict. Probably not. And then I saw some deer and then made it to Alston and spent the night at a youth hostel, Alston YHA. Then I went to the pub, but I had to have noodles for tea because I got there too late. It was dark when I got there. But I met a guy who was doing the Land's End to whatever the one in Scotland is. He told me he ran 32 miles in a day one of the days, but he's doing it over like 7 years, so that's pretty valid.
I've had to navigate over this lumpy terrain here. Lumpy like grandma's porridge that she makes.
After getting lost and finding myself again, I avoided being shepherded and made my way to Greenhead, which is the start point of Hadrian's Wall, which did not live up to expectation. It was hardly a wall.
Hadrian's Wall there. Not quite what it used to be. Tell you what, back in my Hadrian's Wall was bloody huge. I think this older fella called David, I thought he was a farmer who was going to tell me to get off his land. Camped in a bit of a sketchy spot last night. He wasn't a farmer telling me to get off his land, he was actually just going on his morning walk. It was about 6:45. Very nice guy. I thought he was only going to walk with me for like a couple of minutes, but it was a solid 30 minutes. Mate, and he was holding his own on that uphill as well.
I'm just going on here about how I did a pub quiz recently and they had a horrible histories round, where you have to name all the different eras. And I was really disappointed in myself that I didn't get any of them. What was I thinking? I thought one of them was like Smelly Stuarts or like, I don't know, evil Egyptians, but that's kind of racist. Oh.
Oh my God!
Never been so relieved to see some wood.
Right, give you a quick tent tour. And then, right here, I've got, there's loads of midges around. So, I've got that little candle thing on the go. Doesn't seem to be working, there's still loads of midges. And I can see about 5 of them up there. So I'm just going to have to keep this shut. Got my couscous Moroccan medley. And I also just wanted to update you on how the stick skills are coming along, because I've learned. Oh shit! Oh fuck! I've learned a new trick. This is where I'm staying tonight. Blair Witch Woods. That's not that bad. It's quite pretty actually. Right, here we go. So obviously we got the same old ones. Don't know if I've gotten any faster with that. But then I've been practicing this one. I can even do it the other way. Oh shit, sometimes. This is not helping. At all. Yeah. And then this is my latest one. It's the Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is the view from. Oh, it looks quite nice from the outside, really. I'll be sleeping well tonight. I must have been on a lucky streak today. I came across another supply den early on, and then I became the animal whisperer. These lambs started, I think they were licking me or just letting me pet them, which is very rare. They're usually terrified of everything, but I failed to record it. And then I found the world's worst guard dog, which was very cute dog. Absolute fusspot here. Look at that dog. Look at that dog. Give me attention. Jump scare, jump scare. So many jump. No, we're not having anyone relaxing and being peaceful on my watch. No. Always stay on your toes. Oh man, that hill was fucked, man. It doesn't look that much, but God, I'm sweating. I don't know if you can even see. Very sweaty. Institutionalization. There we go. So yeah, because there was that military sign like before Dufton, before High Cup Nick, that was had something similar on. I know I didn't get much recording done today, but this is the mountain rescue hut near the summit of the Cheviots. Not that near, but about half a day's walk away, and things went south from here. Almost literally. You'll see.
Guys, today's a very special day, so I just wanted to say a few words. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the goat. Happy birthday to you. You guessed it, it's my fucking birthday. Come on, the goat, the goat. It's especially cold today. I don't know why God has done this to me. God has forsaken me, clearly. Yeah, it's really cold, really windy. I guess that's because I'm high up. However, I'm on the last day and I'm making some pretty decent progress, I think. So, hopefully, in no time, I'll be at my end point. At the summit of the, how do you say it, Cheviots? Maybe a bit French. Chevier. But yeah, here's Scotland. Bonjour, Scotland. Bonjour. Yeah, I appear to be going west when I should really be going east, because I saw there's the Pennine Way that went to the summit, or it went just the normal way. I was like, well, because the final effort on my part, got myself lost. Well, not lost anymore, I was. The furthest hill you can see in the distance, that's where I was when I came down from the peak of the fucking Cheviots or whatever. Not worth it. I think you're just meant to turn back. I kept going, realised halfway down this really steep hill I was going in the wrong direction. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not going back up this hill. I'm already halfway down it. I was more than I'd put that button. So I decided I'm just going to push on. Kept going slightly in the wrong direction, but then found a left turn. But it's not. None of it's on the map, so it's off. It's like too far off. I think I worked out where those trees are, and yeah, I found them. So I need to just go around here. It's a massive fucking detour though, like not worth it. Hopefully I'll still get. I think I will still get there in time to like get a meal and stuff. So yeah, I'm at Dundale Crag, which is that thing, and you see the woods here, these things, and the river. So I found my way onto the map. I'm still a bit of a way off the path, as you can see. Should be way more west, but I think there's a way, if I keep going north, path that goes straight across to the west. Then I should be nearly there. Why is it always cloudy when you're on the hills? But think about it, right? When you're on a hill, you're closer to the clouds, and if you're closer to the clouds, then that means the clouds take up a higher portion of the sky. And think about you on that hill, cloud here, right? Every angle is blocking the sun. I've decided to take matters into my own hands and go up some path up there. And I think that leads to one that goes over the ridge. I think it's for logging, but I don't see any signs of anyone up there. So.
This is where the off-roading began. I didn't quite know what I was getting myself into. It was just endless, pretty much. Endless crossing valleys.
Right through that tree stuff. Stream. Now, I'm not mistaken, it looked almost like a path. If I hadn't strayed from the path, I would be which is no good. That's south. The thing about all these fucking landowners, they got all this land and they don't fucking use it. So might as well just trespass on it. I mean, that's the area. Hopefully, we'll be on track now. I'm from somewhere over there, by the fucking horizon. God, sure like off-roading anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I've reunited with the Pennine Way at last. God is good. Time to finish it up. I've got some cute cows too. I like the what do you call it? The showgirls at the like boxing match, the ring girls, it's like that. They're cows.
Words cannot express the relief I felt to finally find my way back onto the path and finish it off and get to the pub. And I got a certificate and a free half pint of some piss. But, you know, I wish I'd filmed a proper outro, but I didn't really. So I'm just going to have to leave you with this sticky toffee pudding. So enjoy.